Hi, here's today's video for WriteSean.com. The question comes from Carlos Augusto of Plus.sx. He asks, when starting a blog, what is the single most important element to focus on to reach success? This is a very hard question for me because I want to rattle off all these things you can do to, boost your blog. I want to get into the SEO and finding the right audience and all kinds of optimization tips. But it's a great question because it makes me focus on the most important thing. So what I go on to say, the most important thing is posting frequency. And a lot of people, there will be a lot of disagreement about this. But the reason why I say that is blogging is really a habit, and you need to get in the habit of blogging all the time, assuming you can do quality content all the time. A lot of companies and a lot of people that start blogs, they set it up, and they do a couple posts, and then they just leave it alone. There's just dust collects. So why did you even start it, right? So if you really want to give it a shot, you have to do it as frequently as possible. I also go on to say that the more posts you have, the more you can see. The more posts you have, the more you can tell what people like, what the search engines like. You get more data, right? You learn more by posting more. And if you really have some ugly content, you can always delete it or repurpose it into something else or improve it. So yeah, getting that information is the best thing you can do, and you can only do that by blogging a lot. I also talk about I kind of went into more detail, probably more than I should have, but sometimes you don't really want to write for the search engines. You want to think about what it's like to build an audience. Like, what can you do to get people to read your content, and how would you do it 100 years ago if you had a print publication? And you would have to really work on writing content that grips a certain audience, and you have to get it in front of them. So how do you do that without a search engine? So it's a great way to think about how to make a blog popular. Then he asks, what should he ignore? And I like to say all other marketing activities. And the reason why I say that is, now this is impossible for some, but if you can do it, you want to focus on blogging only. Try to give all your other marketing activities to someone else or delegate them. And I have this rule where if you work on too many marketing activities, you spread yourself too thin, and everything you work on becomes mediocre. Nothing has that extra special attention. And it's just this rule I've come up with over the years, and I talk about it in this presentation, how we grew the Kissmetrics blog to over 1 million readers per month. I don't know why they didn't title it right, but anyway, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave some questions in the comments or reach out to me on Twitter at SeanVWork. Thanks.